From like November 2021 to May 1st, 2022, when we launched the rebrand. And the next day I got incredibly sick. And then I feel like I never recovered from that sickness. Was like in and out of it for almost 2 years, which was crazy. Looking back to the 2021 series, there's a vivid memory of going to the Victoria Half Marathon. I ran my all-time PB without like specifically training for it. I was just fit and running a lot, and I ran a little over a 1:31. And from there I was like, oh, I'm gonna keep like running and working on this and improving. And then it was the following 2 years where everything got challenging. We had to rebrand, and business stress was super high and life stress was super high. And over those 2 years, I just, instead of getting better, got worse. I stopped running, I was working a lot more, I was super stressed, not necessarily taking care of myself like I should have been. I ended up getting, into a place where I gained weight and I lost my fitness. I was getting sick all of the time. I think as much as a founder or a business owner, or even like really invested employees would like to separate how the business is doing and their personal well-being, it's really hard. In 2022 and 2023, we had some tough times in the business. I put a lot of pressure on myself, and in hindsight, it was arbitrary goals, it was expectations that no one was putting on me but myself, and so it's, in reflection, kind of silly, but my health certainly spiraled down. I ran the half marathon again this past year in 2024, kind of as health and fitness was slowly improving, and did it in 1 hour and 35 minutes. To my surprise, I was only 4 minutes off my previous personal best, and that was kind of this moment where I was like, wow, like maybe beating my old personal best is within reach. And that brings us to like kind of mid 2025, and last year I'd say health got back on track. Finally felt healthy again for the first time in a couple of years. Business was going well. So this year was kind of like, let's set my sights on getting fitness back. And I'm super excited to see that all the way through to this October and run the Victoria Half Marathon again and see if I can beat it. Truthfully, I want to go under 1 hour and 30 minutes. 1 hour and 25 would be awesome. That's a pretty big goal though, but anything beating my previous personal best is a win. Under 1 hour 30 is great, 1 hour 25 is amazing. So I know in October, when we run the half marathon, the work will be done. I will be proud even on the start line, but I would still love the result too, because in the end of the day, results are cool as well, and personal bests are cool. But I think being proud and celebrating the work and the process is kind of what it's all about. It's hot, it's July here in Victoria, sun's out, do some kind of just like critical speed work, and we're gonna do some hills. Here it seems really far, and then you start running and you look down and you're like, only on the uphills, time goes really slow. I feel like you're going forever, but. So obviously we've talked about the tough times and how things have improved, and I think like core to all of that is just the team that we've built here at Outway. Really just this core team of ambitious, driven, invested people that are really, we couldn't do without them. I couldn't do without them. Like the only reason that I even have the space and time to do something like this or have a goal outside of work and family like running is because there's an entire team behind the business supporting us and growing and really taking on a lot. I think like I joke now in my current form is like my job's really to get out of the way. You think we've got people that have been here for 6, 7 years, which is kind of crazy. As we've evolved, they've evolved, and it's been just incredible to see their growth and journey. And it's really kind of been this collective effort to all band together during those tough times. If I look at it, we've got Emily, who's head of content, standing behind the camera right now. We've got Caroline, who's gone and back. She just had a child. We've got Jessica, who joined us, head up ops, and that's been just game changing for us. We've got Taylor leading marketing, supported by Cameron and Andrew and everyone involved. The ones doing everything you see every day are the people in the business and not me, and it's just been incredible to see that evolution. So kind of what to expect moving forward, episode 2, what going on to 3, 4, 5, 6 and into the future. I think, what you've seen us talk about in episode 1 and now is kind of what got us here, what's happened in the past and what the lessons were out of there. But we're also going to start showing you more of the other team members, what they're working on inside and outside of the business and the cool things that they're doing. We're gonna show more about them. We're gonna get more into some product stuff that we're working on. We've got a lot of great stuff coming out this fall. We're gonna continue to follow my running journey and evolution. We'll bring you into our world and show you what Outway's all about. And I'd love to incorporate more of what you wanna see in future episodes too. We're kind of filming these on the fly. Let us know what you wanna see, because ultimately this is something we wanna put out there for the community. And with your feedback, that would be super helpful and great. So thanks for tuning in. We'll see you on the next one.